Hey everyone, Justin here for S&S Archery. Today's gear video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of the all-new Ultraview UV Slider. Alright guys, getting started in today's gear video. In front of me, I have the all-new UV Slider from Ultraview. Now in today's video, we are just going to do an unboxing. So I've got a lot of content on the UV Slider, from an in-depth look of the overall sight. We go through all the features, the adjustments, we get into sight tapes, all those things on that video. Plus, I've also done a sight-in video on the UV Slider. So I'll go ahead and leave links at the end of this video, plus in the comments. So if you want to check it out more in depth, you can do that. But like I said, today is all about the unboxing of the UV Slider. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to notice, it's going to come in this box. Most of the sights from other companies that we see come in a throwaway plastic container, basically a plastic case. So it is nice that they actually give you a box that's going to be protected when we ship it to you. So we'll go ahead and open it up. Here at the top, you're going to see a QR code with instructions and a few warnings. This is basically going to take you right to their owner's manual. Down below, we have this placard that shows you the words "stay in the moment." So the whole idea, engineering design of the UV Slider is based on that saying, staying in the moment, not having anything distract, take away from the actual hunt. For really the in-depth look of where that engineering comes in, make sure you check out that in-depth look at the UV Slider video that I did. Go ahead and open this up. Here you're going to see a few more instructions on the quick break, how to mount up the rail to the actual dual dial and your scope housing. All right, we'll get into the carry case next. Very cool that Ultraview supplies this carry case. So when you're going to spend upwards of $600, every sight should come like this. So very excited to see that they've included this. Very stout. It's going to be protected, great for transportation. Obviously, if you're flying, great to put your sight in there. Full zipper, we'll open this up. All right, inside we have the actual scope housing, which is the UV3 XLSE. As far as we've seen so far, they're going to be in the 3-pin hunting kit version. We have the dual dial. We have our bridge lock compatible dovetail, the one I've been using for all the videos. Yaw block, we have our rack and some spare hardware. Up top we have this zipper pocket which you can open up. We have our no light blank cap, so this is useful in states where the lighting system, those LEDs, is not allowed. You're going to use that instead, so very cool they provide that. And then we will look at this bit of paperwork. All right, so the first thing we're going to take a look at, we have an owner's manual. Very cool that the site provides this. We can go and look at all the terminology for all of our parts and pieces. So when I'm referencing in the videos, you guys can follow along very easy. This is, like I said, going to give you some more instructions. Basically, that QR code on the front packaging is going to take you here as well. Dismounting, setting those second, third axis adjustments. Sight-in process, if you ever get lost. Very helpful, very cool that they provide an actual owner's manual with your sight. Getting into the sight tapes, I'm a huge fan of the UV Slider sight-in process. One of my most favorite sights I've ever gone through and actually set up. Very precise indicators. The sight tapes are long distance. They range from anywhere from 20 yards out to 140, so depending on your bow speed, there's potential you're going to have an indicator and be able to shoot out to 140 yards. Very cool. We have left-handed, right-handed tapes, so plenty to get sighted in, so very cool. All right, we're going to get into a little bit of the accessories, and we'll jump back to the sight real quick. All right, so these two bars are for our sight tapes to go on that mount up our calibration tape and our actual sight tape. So I really like this system. You can take off the calibration tapes and sight tapes, put them on, then mount them to the sight. You'll see in that sight-in process video, but your ability to move these up and down and really fine-tune the tape versus just sticking on a sticker, not placing it in the right spot, pulling it back off, re-putting it back on. it just loses its stickiness. These, you can slide the bars up and down, so very cool. Like that they include them with this sight. You get a couple Allen keys for your first, second, third axis adjustment. Also have one for those screws on the rail, which are where these sight bars are going to go. We have an extra bubble level, so for some reason yours comes loose, maybe you just lose it, you got another one. You're also going to get 2 additional CR2025 batteries. Inside the actual scope housing, you're going to get 2 already pre-installed, which is going to last up to 6 hours at 80% of the dimness level. Very cool, you get 2 extra. So this is going to last you a long time before you have to make a trip to the store. And lastly, you have some additional screws, some extra set screws, just in case anywhere on the site things come loose. So it is cool, they give you some additional hardware. All right, now that we've taken a look at some of the accessories that you're going to get with the UV slider, we'll go ahead and pull out the actual sight. So here you're going to notice I have the scope housing. This is the new UV3 XL SE. So as far as we've seen, they're going to come in a 3-pin hunting kit. Eventually, I'm guessing we're going to see a single, double pin, but for now we have the 3-pin. And just so you know, the older cartridges from the UV3 XL, not the SE version, they work in this scope. So if you have some of those previous models, you can swap over to a single, double. Very cool. I do like the fact on the SE version, they've changed the color of the scope. So now it's a matte black. It matches the whole sight a lot better. Very cool. We have our lighting system. This protects our indicators, our triple mark. Go ahead and pull that off so you can see. So very sharp, detailed indicator system here. Green, yellow, green, which correspond to green, yellow, green pins on the 3-pin hunting kit. So very cool. And then we have the dual dial, which is our elevation, our windage adjustment, and then our lock lever for the rail. And then we have the actual base. So this is a bridge lock compatible dovetail. We have our yaw block, which gives us our second, third axis adjustment, and then we have the rack itself. So the last thing I'll do is just demonstrate how to put the two together so you can lead into that next video. Basically, take your scope housing, the lock lever in the up position, take your actual rail, and you're just going to slide it in from the top, and you're going to hear it click. Once it clicks, it's completely engaged. You're able to move up and down the drive system. That quick brake with that lever not pushed in, it's going to act as a lock, so you don't have to worry about the scope housing coming off. So that is pretty much it. Obviously, a lot more to look at on the site, so check out those other videos. If you guys have any more questions about this video or anything else that we've done in the past, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be glad to help, and thanks for watching.